So let me hide this. Yeah. Okay, so this is where we stopped last class as for the second text here. And so I'll just run this on the browser so that you can see it clearly. Yeah, so it will come up on the browser very soon. Okay, now it's coming up. Yeah, so this is what we've been able to do so far. Yeah, so for last week, we did the header, as this upper part, the logo, the text, the links. So these are links, then the button, sign up button. Then we also did this hero section. That is the last class that we had. So hero section is like the main section in a page. Like when you visit a page, the first thing that your eye will get attracted to is the hero section. Yeah. Then the text. So yeah, it has to be very bold, so that people will see what the site's about. Yeah. So I think we're still on this text, not completed yet. We're meant to add some things here. Yeah, we had a sample that we were looking at. I don't know. Okay, Femi, can you help send the link to the sample design? You can just put on this chat, the Zoom chat, so I can.
Okay, sir.
Take it from there. So that will just be like a guide. So also we're being creative with our own, like we won't do it exactly how the design is, but the design is just like a guide to us, like so we can follow the various sections that we had there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the site.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, yes. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so this is the site we're going to kind of replicate. Well, it's not, as for functionalities, like later on we look at that. That is all these things that I see moving. We'll look at it later. But we want to just look at the formats in which they did their own site. Yes, so we'll just go all the way down, down, down. Yeah. So we are at this hero section that is here. We've done the header and we've done this part. We just want to add some more text. You see how they describe it as veggie supermarket, then a little description, best quality fresh food, straight, all of that. So we'll just add a little description below this to tell the users what the site's about. So I think we can increase this font size. I think we can increase it a bit. Yeah, let's increase it a bit. So we'll go to our code now. So for the font size of this first text and second text, we'll increase it a bit. So we gave it a class of first text and a class of second text. So we'll now search for that class in the CSS, first text, second text. So the second text is meant to be bigger than the first text. So we'll just increase this one by maybe 0.2. 6.2. 6.2, then this one maybe by 6.8. Lost by 1. So let's see how it looks now. Okay. So I think it's okay now. It's okay now. So let's just add a little text describing what the site is about below these fruits. Yeah. So what can we add? Do you have suggestions? Like just like describing the site in a very short sentence. Know your fruits. Then what else again? They can consider either Feromi or Christiania. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, are you there? Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, me.
Okay, yeah, there. Okay. So any suggestion, like a short sentence to describe the website? Okay, something like know your fruits. Okay, let's just put anything like it's just practice, so you don't need to spend so much time. Like so, in the index, you just go below this second text. Yeah, below the div that closes it, and just open another div. Yeah, so div. Yeah, then class. You can call it description because you are describing the text. Description. Okay, so you can say get to know your favorite food. Get to know different kinds of food with fruits with their nutritional values or something like that. Get to know different kinds of fruits with their nutritional values. Yeah. So we can now check how it looks like. Okay. So it looks fine. Yeah. At least the text not too big. Yeah, I thought it was very, very long, but it's okay. Yeah, so we can, should we give it a background of a black background somehow? Or should we leave it like we can make the background black and the text white. So it will be something like this, but a smaller version of that. Yeah. So that the yellow looks like it's covering everywhere. Like, so for what we do, since we gave it a class of description, so in our CSS, it will be dot description. Classes go with dots, then IDs go with hash. Yeah. So it will be dot description. Yeah. Okay. So since we said a background of black, background color, can say black. Yes. So black might be too black. So you can hover over this, then reduce the intensity, that's the level of the black, then maybe make it lighter a bit. Yeah. Let's see how that one looks. Okay. It hasn't description. Did we spell that well? Description. description. Description, yeah, it's spelled right. Background color. Background color. Okay, it's not okay. Okay, let's put this in between. Let's make it a P tag. P means paragraph. So that's description. What description? Background color. I don't know why it's not changing the background. Background color. Okay. Okay, so let's make the text. We'll just continue. I'll check it after, right? That's the text. Let's make it italic. Italics, yes. So you say font style. Font style. Italics. To make it slant kind of or something. I think bold is okay. Bold is better, right? I think bold is better. Okay. So what else can we add to this? I think I would have loved that background to work, so I will see how it goes. But I don't know why it's not applying the background. Hero text description. Okay, let's change this name to something else. Okay, let's say cover. Okay, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Okay, for now, I'll still check that later so it doesn't waste our time. Just continue.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's quickly go to the next section. That is the next part of it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what they did was they brought sort of like an image to describe the vegetable. That is some of the things that they do. Then about them. So if you want to know about them, so the next section is the about section. The about section. So then we'll just quickly do this section. About section. That is about us here. So when the user clicks on this about section, it can take it. Some pages are like that. That when you click here, it will just scroll down a bit and take you to the about us. So let me see if there's like that. Okay, theirs is we take you to another page entirely. Yeah, the about page. Yeah. So but also what you want to do now is just create a section below. Yeah, so to do that, we'll in our HTML, we'll open another section. Yeah. So we're done with the hero section. So go down, open another section. So make sure you follow the order in which you are doing it, like section by section. So section ID, this one is about us. About us. Yeah, so everything will be inside this about us section. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is, okay, this is the about us page. Okay, so let's go back to the home page. Yeah. So we want to do this now, this part. So let's do and divide it into two. One part we take this picture here, and the other part we take the text. So two divs. We divide the section into two divs. Yes. So the first div will be for the image. Then the second div will be for the text. So you can just name this div class about image. IMG means image, about image. And this one div class about text. So you just name it according to what you are doing, like according to the purpose. Sorry about that. Okay, according to the purpose of what you are doing. So for the about image, so we can open that one. Let's take care of the about image first. That is this. So it has a text here and that text, then a little picture here. So let's first get the picture. So I won't have pin. We'll download it from Pinterest. So you can just go to pinterest.com. I mean Pinterest, yeah, Pinterest.com. And just go to fruits. Search for fruits. Yes, fruits. Okay, so we'll just pick a small one. Since it's a small image that they had, they just put something small beside them. So which one will we go for now? Should we go for this one? Okay, let's go for that one because they are single. It's a single Other ones are combinations. So let's download. Yeah, download image. So it will download it below here. Yeah. So PTP, that is the name of the image. So in our you go back to your file manager, go to downloads to appear here. So you can just edit the name a bit. So you can say peer image. So that's rename. Yeah, hope we are still following.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So peer, everything will be in small letters. Peer image. Image. So you can now drag it and put it in a image folder here. So you just drag it directly to the image. So it will automatically appear there. Yeah, so we want to achieve something like this box kind of thing that they did here. This box. So we have to put what we are doing, that is this image stuff in a box. But first, let's put this image, the image that we've gotten. So image tag, close it. The pair image is here. So you just link it here, source, SRC. So as we did the other time, you locate the folder, I mean the file. So dot means you are leaving this HTML, slash means you are entering another folder. Since we're leaving HTML, we're entering images. So slash images, then slash again. Inside image, you are entering image. What are we looking for? Pair image. So we now choose slash pair image. Yes. So we're meant to put everything that is this about image inside us in a box kind of thing. That's that box that we saw. So we'll style that in the CSS. So we'll do dot about image in the CSS here. Dot about image. Yes. So we'll give it a border. Border. That means border means the what's surrounding it. Yes. So it will be like 1 pixels solid. Then let's make it black so that we can be seeing what we are doing. Solid black. So we want to like form, okay. We want to form something like this border that is surrounding so that you can know that there's something there. So see our own, what it has done. Yeah. So this is the image here. Then this black thing here is the border. Yes, this is the border. So what we can do now is we can sort of use this image as a background. Just like them, the way theirs is like, you can just use the image as a background, just put text on it. Because it looks good like this. Before I wanted to bring it down to just be one small square at the bottom here. But it looks good because it has a black background. So if I'm putting any text on it to show the text very well. So I think we can remove this border. We don't need it again. Since we are seeing the image, well, so we don't need that black background. So you can remove this black background. Okay, we have like 10 minutes. So. Okay, so let's bring the image down. So margin top. So let's give it like 30 pixels. Margin top. Yeah, so it's going down a bit. Let's still give it, let's make it 70. Okay, it's still up. So we'll do it to a particular level. Their own level, they left some up, some into the hero section. So we can just do it like the way they did theirs. So we'll just leave some here. So let's still bring it down a bit. 100. So that's how we just usually adjust so that it will be going to whatever direction we want it to go. So 20. Okay, I think this is okay. So we'll now move it from the left in. Yeah, so we'll move it from the left in. So we'll do margin left. Margin left, 50 pixels. So it's moving inwards. Let's see how the space, see there's space at the left. So let's add to our own. Let's make it 70. Or 90. 90 pixels. Okay, great. So should we bother putting any text on it? Since I did describing what it's about at the right side, I don't think, is this really necessary to put any text? Okay, let's put, so that we'll know how to put, just for the purpose of learning, like, so, yeah, we can put. First of all, let's increase the width of this. It's looking too slim. So we'll just give width of, width of 60%. 60%. So let's increase it 80. Okay, yeah, we forgot the image tag. Yes, you have to put the image. You have to put the image tag. Since we are linking it to, it's concerned, like we are giving the class of about image, then we are meant to link it to this image, img tag. Yeah, that's why we put image in front of it here. If not, it won't work. So you can see it has worked now. So we have to reduce this, is too big. So let's make it 50. Oh, it's still too big. Let's make it 40 pixels. 25. So let's see, like 28. Okay, I think it's okay now. Yes. So a text, that's a little text on the image, yes. So we can put that still inside this about image because it's relating to one another. So we'll just do a div. your favorite fruit. Okay, so you can give this one a class of image text. Yes. So in the styling, we'll just put under it dot image text. So it's all about linking. CSS, you are linking it to what you have put in the HTML. So we'll give it a color of white because it's a black background so that it can show. So let's see if it, let's do black first so I can be able to identify it. That's by default is black. So you can see this favorite fruit here. So we have to push it up so that it can be on this. So we say margin top. Margin top. So you can give minus. Minus means you are taking it in the opposite direction. Margin top is going minus 50 pixels. So it's going to go up. If you say 50 pixels, it will go down without the minus, but minus means you are going in the opposite. You can see it's going up now in the opposite direction. So let's still increase it like, because it's going way up, taking it up. I want it to be at the top of this image. So let's give it 250. $450. Okay, we're almost there. So let's say 460. Then make the text color white so you can see it. Say black background. So white. Yeah. So we now move it inside. So margin left. Margin left. So you can see how we're controlling it depending on what direction we want. Margin left to push it from the left inwards. Yeah, so it's going inwards now. We increase the margin left. So we can increase down to like 80. So that is how to place images on text. I mean text on images. That is what I was describing that. So 100. Yeah, so let's make it 30. 30. Then let's make the font width bold. Let's make it bold. So we'll give it like 600. Then we can put it as italics if we want. Font style italics. Font style italic. Yeah. So it's like that here. Then the font size is looking too small. Font size 1.1. Okay. Let's make this margin 20. Okay. So this is the fourth one. So we can make this border is too sharp. So let's curve it a bit in. So there are border ridges. They call it border ridges. That is the edge of this border ridges. So you can make it like 5 pixels. So it will be taking it in as you increase. That means the edge the edge of the, oh, sorry, that is for the image, not here. While I'm putting it in the text, it's meant to be in the image. That is this one. So border radius